my friends, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator Live. I hope you guys are having a good start to your, what day is it now? We're Wednesday? Are we Wednesday? Oh gosh, I don't even know. I didn't prepare for this. Are we Wednesday? We are Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, a wonderful start to your Wednesday. A new plane has graced the Microsoft Flight Simulator runways, and it is right here before us. We have got the Virtualcol A220. Now, I have to say, they're very upfront about it, and have said this is not a high quality product. This is not high fidelity. It's something for your kind of up and coming simmers, to probably to medium end simmers. I've done a bit of a flight, just kind of getting a feel for the aircraft, and kind of understanding the flight planning. It's not perfect, okay? It's not a perfect aircraft. But think about the prices of these perfect aircraft. Think about PMBG's 737. Think about the Phoenix A320, the 777. You're talking 50, 60, 70, upwards to 80 bucks. For these really high quality planes. This is on the in-game marketplace right now for 18, which I think for what this aircraft comes with, a couple of bugs here and there, a couple of issues, but it has just been released, so they're probably looking to fix a lot of these issues, as it goes along. I honestly think it's not that bad. We're going to take a look at it today. We're going to put it through its paces. I know of a couple of issues already that I encountered during Primo morning. I know of a couple of issues that I found while just doing the test flight 20 seconds ago. I did get the 220, yes. I did, and we're gonna test it out and see how it is. So yeah, I am aware of a couple of issues that this aircraft does have. It does have a couple of things here and there so far. We're gonna put it through its paces. We're gonna see how it does. As the developer has said, it is not a high quality product. If you're looking for a high quality, you're gonna fly all systems working. This one has most, but if you're gonna you want all systems working, highest fidelity, XYZ, not for you. The way I fly, I actually think I kind of fit into the high end of this. Any chance I can turn the volume up a bit? Yes. The my microphone volume, or I realized I didn't have this out. I'm assuming you mean the microphone volume, because right now there's not much to hear in the game anyway. Nothing's running or anything. The plane's kind of sat quiet. We will take a look at the sounds. Okay, cool. Yeah, the sounds do sound pretty good. They do sound pretty 220 in nature. It's brand new. So SimBrief integration is lacking. GSX integration is lacking. So we're gonna have to go with the PAX count that GSX gives me. We're gonna load the plane to what my SimBrief flight plan's given me, and we'll take some extra fuel and we'll run her down to Bermuda. Yeah, like I said, put it through the paces, see what it's like. So yeah, without further ado, let's do a little walk around first. Let's do a little walk around. We'll adjust the drone speed down because that's a little fast. So looking at, here's our lovely engines. The textures, they're decent. Obviously there's writing here which isn't the sharpest, but again, it's not the highest quality product. And that does kind of show like the level of detail isn't the best, but you've still got no steps on all of that. Doing a little walk around here. The liveries are full 8K resolution and that kind of thing, and they do actually look pretty nice. You can see a little bit kind of weathering there, but again, that could also be textures like this kind of looks a little bit soft. It does not look bad for 20 bucks. Yeah, you're right. It really doesn't. And let's come down here. We can have a look at the wheels. You've got all your brakes stuff. It's all modeled. The wheel well itself is very basic, but again, you're not necessarily looking at it too closely. Again, the livery is amazing. The livery is all 4K, 8K quality, which I mean, my PC, I don't think I'm definitely not running it at. It's definitely still good for for $20. You got a nice modded APU. Kind of doing the rest of the walk around here. There is an interior, which we will check out in a little while. Same kind of thing on the other side. Looking under here, there's obviously you can kind of still see individual rivets. They're not again of the highest quality, but they are there. We'll have a look at it once she's all turned on as well, and we'll listen to the sounds and that kind of thing. Don't worry. Yeah, really sharp livery, which is nice. And then right around the front, you got your pitot tubes. You've got modeled pilots, which I mean most aircraft don't have. So it's these kind of small touches for like. In some cases, this aircraft does really well, like outside views. You can see the pilots. I'll show even with this one. Oops. Not sure what's happened to the external camera. Let's just reset the external camera. Oh, it's because I went from drone to external. That's why. Okay, so yeah, so external. So even on external, you can see the pilots up front. And again, decent textures all around. Let's put this. Let's reset this back so that we'll be ready for a boarding scene as we do our non-calculated GSX boarding. Inside then. So this is the flight deck itself. What does this do? Okay, nothing. This is the flight deck mode. While all shut down. I've heard people say it's a bit 737 Maxi, but I mean equally, it also is pretty accurate to the A220. I've got a friend who flies the A220s. I sent him the picture of it. I was like, how does it look? And yeah, he was pretty impressed with how it looks. So it is pretty much A220 in nature. Hello. But obviously there's some imperfections. That's also stated. It is said it is not a perfect replica of the A220. Oh, what's happened? Okay, there we go. What has happened here? My throttles were. Oh yeah, sorry. Never mind. Ignore me. I need to do. I haven't had to use a button on my throttles for reversers in a little while, but it's that's how that's gonna work. That's the best I can do for now. So yeah, so let's get the plane turned on. Obviously no checklists are available online yet, so we're kind of just going off of this checklist down here. So it may take a little while to get into the air, but that's okay. So we've got ground power connected. Our external power is on. Hydraulic system. So this plane flies with the everything in auto rule. So yeah, so again, that high grade fidelity kind of stuff goes down with flying everything in auto. Did I just do the wipers? I did just do the wipers. Whoops. Okay, wipers off. Are they modeled though? Yeah, there you go. You got wipers. You got working wipers. Okay, so electrical. We'll switch batteries on. So it does do a little bit. It does a run up noise. Fuel systems. Yep. Also all to auto. So we'll do boost pump auto. Oh yeah, I need to adjust the. No, you know what? Let's go. Let's do the same like goal. We're gonna go for 30 likes and 5.95 on the subscribers. We're gonna do the same thing. There you go, the same thing. Performance factor. Is that where I could put 0.78? No. Okay. We'll come onto flight planning in a little bit. Fuel quantity loaded. So again, so there's no. To my knowledge of what I can see, we've got a little menu over here. So you can, this is kind of showing its simplicity for some. You can set it up with the engines running. There's oral voices. So cabin crew, for example, you've got pre-flight, before landing, after landing. You've got all of those announcements. And we can have a lesson as we're doing takeoff. And then there's also help and tutorials. And you've obviously got this door panel as well. This one hasn't closed yet. Not sure why. Okay, it's open. Now it's closed. And okay, there we go. Cool. So the light's off. Okay, so yeah, so that's it's a simple main menu. So for this flight, we are going to need to use this. So I've done all the conversions. So just give me a couple of seconds to pull those up. So we need 18,419 on the fuel. So we'll kind of get as close to that as possible. 18,572. Let's do that. Payloads. We've got, how much payload do we have? Got 11,580 worth of payload. 11,580 of payload. Baggage is, yeah, that's about right. So that gives our empty weight is, okay, I think that's high. Well, 37 that in is 81, so it's actually slightly higher. So we've got so we've got takeoff weight of 109,174. 109,174, which is 49.5. So we're a little under. Our estimated takeoff weight was 56.8. We're kind of doing, this is where, oh, hang on. We're in gallons, not pounds, that's why. Pounds of fuel. Okay, let's do this again then. Let's do this again. We need 18. Okay, yeah, 18.4 is fine. Payload's fine. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is showing in pounds. Yeah, this is showing in pounds. So it is fine. Okay. Fuel is checked. AC system. I guess that's this. I think we'll leave that. I don't think we need to do anything with it. Anti-ice, so yeah, again, anti-ice is also one of those systems that is set auto across the board, and then hope, and then it'll take care of it. Cabin signs, so we'll turn seatbelts and no smoking. Pressurization system, auto pressurize is on. So again, everything's auto. Nav, comm facilities, we're gonna need a CTAF. So let's get our CTAF up because there's no JFK this morning, 119.1. So then how we do it is we come up here and then the bottommost inside knob is going to do your outside frequency, and then the top one will do the other one. So we'll scroll this around to 119.1, like so, and then I think clicking it again, yes, and then clicking that side will switch it. You can still control the other one. We do have a squawk code. We got given by Auto ATC. We're squawking 4627. So again, same thing here. So this time it's going to do the first half, and the outside's going to do this one. Inside's going to do that one. And then click it. Click this side, and you'll switch it over. And on this one, you have to you're just manually scrolling through all the numbers. It'll just go up. And then next page to deselect it if you want. Oh look, that also says KJFK, which is cool. We'll set 1228 as our standby. Okay, set 1228, and we'll put a nav in just in case. We'll we'll fix it if we need to, obviously. But yeah, okay, so that's done. So now we're going to work on our flight plan. This is where the first issue comes up. So as of now, there is not any Navigraph implementation. So you can't like pull a flight plan from SimBrief. Basically, you have to type it in yourself. Not the biggest deal. We're JetBlue 1931 today. 1931. So put that in there. Next issue, there is no cost index right now because I think it's because SimBrief doesn't recognize the aircraft or something, but it gives you a cruise profile instead. So you know what you want to cruise at. So I've been given a cruise of Mach 0.78. It may be that this aircraft doesn't actually have a cost index and this was just for simplicity. But we'll put in KJFK to TXKF. We'll slide that in. Not what? Okay. So here is where, like, I think here is where you could pull it in from an EFB if you had it. Or, you know, it kind of looks like your like the 777 pull where you have like the none and then you've got the SimBrief option. So I think that's coming just in the future. I think that'll eventually show up. But it's, yeah, but like the developer said, it's not there yet. We're cruising at 35,000 today. And yeah, our cost index, I mean, we don't have one. We'll put a cost. We'll say 5. Let's just say 5. Okay. So the next page. So we've got our. Well, we've got wrong 0 fuel weights. Do we have? I mean, you know what? Let's leave it. 8.4. It knows the block. Trip wins are 280 at 11. We might be able to put this in actually. Let's see. Can we put this in? Don't think that's what that's supposed to do. Can we clear it? Nope, we're not allowed to clear it. Okay. That's how we're doing it. Trip time. We'll leave that. It's green. We'll leave it. So yeah, so there's still this page. You know, once they get SimBrief implementation into it, then it'll be fine. Then it'll be fine. Okay. So, flight planning. This is where it gets a little confused, both on the screen. The screen looks really good, by the way. Like you can zoom in all the way and you can kind of see where you're taxiing. That's amazing. This is where it's going to get a little weird because already it's got this purple line from JFK to Bermuda, right? We're going to pick our JFK departure. We're off of runway 4 left today. JFK 5. So there's no transitions or anything like that. We're going to insert it. And if we zoom back in, you'll see that is not what it looked like earlier. Why are we going to Natal? Where's Natal? Let's clear Natal. Let's get rid of that for a second. So it's already getting confused. So there we go. So JFK 4 left. And it's basically it's put this USR point, and then it would have us point straight down to Bermuda right after takeoff, right? All well and good. That's all fine. Now the problems come after this because you can't like pull your flight plan. So we have to do everything manually. So our next waypoint is ship. So we're gonna put in Sierra Hotel. Whoops, not clear. Sierra Hotel India Papa. Nope, that's snip. Ship with an H. So put ship in. We put it in the one above where you want it to go. So now it's saying KJFK to ship. You can already see the problems. If we zoom out, we've now got multiple magenta lines. I don't believe this is an issue because I think it will just follow. It will still follow our flight plan. I think it's just a bug where this is still here. So we'll look at it. We'll look at it as we go, and we'll just monitor and make sure we are actually going to Bermuda. In the test flight I went out to I think like waypoint King or waypoint Ship, and it did follow once we like kind of brought it back on track. We did end up coming around, so that was fine in the end. I think it should be fine. So after Ship we're going. Well, actually no, we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up on here because the sim brief one gives you less than what this does. So after Ship, we're going to go to Spidey. Sierra Papa Delta Echo Yankee. Sierra Papa Delta Echo Yankee. And you put that in the Ship once, then it goes underneath. Then we're going Doggers. D-O-G-R-S. So I'll go in at Spidey. Then we're going Blue, which is fitting for JetBlue. Blue. After Doggers. Then let's go up so we can kind of see what's next. After Blue, it's Dumper. D-U-M-P-R. After Blue. Then it's Isles, I-S-L-E-S. I-S-L-E-S. After Dumper. Then King. Kilo, India, November, Golf, Golf. After Isles. And then let's go up a couple. Whoops, down one. Then after King, it's Kiner. Where's Kilo? Kiner. And then we hit our arrival. So we're going to execute that for now. I'll bring the chat back up in case you guys have asked me anything about the plane. Nope. Okay. So now you can see, so we've got our flight plan. Obviously, it's going out that way, and it is there. Now, the problem is, and I don't know whether this is a nav data issue or an issue with the plane itself. We're going to click on Bermuda. We're going to pick our arrival. We're doing the RNAV 12 today. Via Mom1. Final Weenan. It's only got, and I can't go up or down. And, you know, doing the previous page will take me back to selecting the RNAV. And the Vias is defaulted back to Italy. We've only got Anver and Baloo, which are not. Well, Anver is, in fairness. Anver is the one above us. So we're gonna click on no transition. We're gonna do no transition, and we're gonna insert. It will just take Anver anyway. So you can clear waypoints. So we're gonna clear out Anver, Flora, and Teddy, and then Mum's the arrival anyway. So we're gonna insert that, and then we're gonna scroll down, and from Kiner we'll add in manually using our thing. We'll go to Bovik. So I don't think VNav obviously won't work because it's now I'm putting these in manually, but it's better than going to the wrong place, especially if you're going to use this on VATSIM. And this is a big test. Is like, does this plane work with VATSIM? David. After Bovik, yep, David, and then Mum, and then I think we're good. Mum, let's just check. Mum, and then Adamer, and then Weenan, Diesel, Vtoot, Toen, and we'll put that approach on my flight plan. So we're doing transition Weenan, and then after Weenan it should be Toen, Vtoot and Toen, and then the runway. Yes. Okay, so there you go. So that's how you flight plan in this plane for now. I think once they get Once you get integration with Navigraph in this plane, I think that should become much better. Next, we're going to do our performance. So transition is not 5,000, it's 180, level 180. This isn't a problem. It's not a problem for this that we don't have our any whoops, wrong window. It's not a problem that we haven't got a takeoff calculator because we're using this anyway. So our total takeoff weight is 109,174 in pounds, which is 49,520. 49,520. This plane's very, very light. We're an A220. Where is it? Where's it? BSC? Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. Is it in here? Should be. Why is it not in here? Wow, so they've got it plannable on a flight plan, but it's actually not in here. Okay. I think to my knowledge, the flight model's based off of the default A320neo. So we'll put that and then we'll probably just go above it to be safe. So our takeoff weight is 49,520. So yeah, we do kind of want. Yeah, so this plane will get off quick because it's. I was amazed at how quickly it kind of rolled. But this plane will just get up off the ground insanely fast. So yeah, like oh, Kennedy ground. Okay, Kennedy ground and ATIS. We've got a clearance. Yep, squawk 4627. I think that was what ATC gave me anyway. Yep, 4627. Clear, fly runway heading to 1.5, DME, turn right heading 100. That's going to be fun, flying runway heading to 1.5 DME. I mean, there's no ATC on, so I can't get in trouble if I do it wrong. We're going to fly 1.5 DME, and then we're going to turn right heading 100, maintain 5,000. Okay, so we're in the middle of two different things now. So V1 is 122. So put 122, not 12, 122, 122, 125. Flaps are 1. Assumed temperature is 67. Okay. So leave that there. So we've got our V speeds in. It always does say take Togo, which I just don't get, but here we are. Okay, so we can close down the weights panel. Alright, so our performance is done and our preliminary checklist is complete. Cockpit preparation. We will start the APU. We'll also request boarding. So start the APU, so down here we just set that to run. And it does start up really, really fast. So again, that's kind of that like simple level stuff. You know, APUs aren't realistic startup times. The screens, I think, come alive immediately. But this is going to be our first hint of sounds. Well, that doesn't work right now. We'll wait for it to be fully available, and then we'll switch APU bleed on. So there's your APU noises. As you can see, yep, we've got our two cargo things operating, and the jetways. The jetway positions itself in a pretty good spot as well. Like that's right across the door, which is great. So yeah, I think I'm more taking a hit to performance from JFK than I am this plane as well. I don't think this is hitting much performance. Let's do the crew boarding. So the bags are coming here. Then we're gonna have less passenger. Yeah, we've set the weight of the airplane itself to a certain weight. I had 2 when I did the test boarding, and we boarded 105. SimBrief gave me 111 people, so then I just set the weights to what SimBrief was giving me. But here's your APU sound. You know, sounds like an APU. Let's go back inside and keep going through these checklists. APU generator we will turn on. The parking brake is set. Main door we don't want closed yet. We should have the nav lights on. Oh, nav light is on. Good. You can fly. You can fly this. Yeah. The nice thing is you can fly it. However, external power we can also disconnect now. Let's tune the comms. Whoops. What's the frequency? ATIS. ATIS frequency is 128.725. 128.725.
Operate transponder on mode Charlie on all taxiways and runways. Brief and call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information Juliet.
Information Juliet.
Kennedy Airport ATIS information Juliet 1151 Zulu. West 040 at 6. Visibility 6. Mist. Ceiling 600 over test. Temperature 24. 2.23. Altimeter 3012. Approach to you via left runway 4 right.
Okay, so we'll set.
Runway 4 left. Notices to air mission.
I'm here listening, by the way, just running daddy daycare. No worries, no worries.
All taxiways and runways. Brief and call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You have information.
3012. Okay, we're gonna switch that over because we will need CTAF. I think, unless JFK Tower fancy's coming online. 1219er. There we go. Kennedy ground, good morning, JetBlue 1931, radio check.
JetBlue 1931, Kennedy ground, good morning, I got your 5x5.
Thank you very much. I mentioned, yeah, it flies pretty. Sorry, say again?
You said you're welcome very much.
I figure out some of your lag issues. Like, oh, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Always want to reduce the lag. Kennedy ATC providing good coverage as always. Information Juliet. Okay, I think I've put in everything I need to. We're climbing 5,000 initially. Turn vertical speed off. 5,000 initial. Oops, we can do that and make it faster. 5,000, we'll turn the flight directors. Whoops, flight directors on. So we're going to fly runway heading, which is just like 045. The 250 things, jeez. Okay, boarding is completed. VNav will turn on. Nav will turn on, so we fly runway heading, and then it's gonna be a turn to 100. I'm not sure why my heading's not showing up, but oh well. I mean, yeah. On top of the update for Vegas, I had to uninstall. You should have the flight Tampa pack. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, boarding is complete. So we can close up the doors. Close the rear and main boarding doors. All the training, everything gone now. It's smooth. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Okay. APU start, APU gen, parking brake, main doors closed, nav light switches on. Flight preparation, internal lighting is fine. Emergency lights, we will arm them. Landing gear is down, probe heat coming on. Trim 0, radios are good. Transponder, landing challenge is gone. Any planes don't use gone. Bush trip's gone. I need to get rid of all that stuff. I've gotten rid of some of it, but I need to get rid of the rest of it. Transponder. I figured out how to turn transponder on. Oh, it's in. Is it in red now? No, it's down here somewhere. Here. Now the problem with this is that it's very like the lighting. The lighting isn't great on this kind of screen, so I just need to pull up. We basically just to make sure that I've got mode Charlie on. Just think on there, standby there, perfect. So squawk in mode Charlie, which is what we want. And we'll just kind of check that every once in a while, make sure it's actually working. 1219 yeah, is what's set. 119.1 is on standby, which is great. Okie dokie. So let's have a look then. Transponder. First panel is set. TCAS. Where's TCAS then? I never actually found TCAS. So where is TCAS? We need TCAS on though. We've got this traffic and weather bugs that we can turn on. We can also turn on. No kidding me. We can only have weather or terrain on, so we'll turn weather on. Where is the TCAS on here? That's actually a really good question. Where is TCAS? Do a test. That's probably just turned off my transponder, hasn't it? Oh no, it's still my Charlie. Where is TCAS? I don't know. It's a pretty quiet day, so we'll do a quick sweep back here because normally it's back here, right? Like you've got your transponder settings here. So then your TCAS will be somewhere up here. There's your park brake switch, which I think will move. IRS's, ICAS, then no TCAS. Is it on our FMS somewhere? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's not worry about it. We will I think we'll be fine. Okay. I mean, it's got to be. Hang on, let's do a quick Google. Where is TCAS on the A220? Said to my pilot friend, I was like, do you want to come join my stream and you can walk me through how to start this A220, but I haven't heard back. Not sure where TCAS is. Slightly frustrating. Okay, let's leave it off. Let's ignore. I'm not. I have no idea what that is. That's beyond me, and this is a basic airplane, so this is like perfect for us. Altimeter set. The clock you can. Oh, you can set that clock. elapsed time chrono doesn't work, unfortunately. Which is fine, because I always forget to use it. Altimeter is set 3012, pressurization is good, comms are good, nav is good, and I think RFMS is good as well. Okay. Did we not get starting engines? No? Before taxi. Okay, here we go. So startup clearance requested. Departure offline. Advise ATIS contact for taxi. So push and start is our discretion. So all doors are closed. Beacon light. We will bring on. I'm not sure why it says the strobe light needs to come on. Like the strobe light goes on when we enter the runway. So there's a minor fault, but that's me looking at it as someone who is on the high end of this, being like, hey, well that's wrong. I mean, it might not be. Maybe they do turn the strobe light on at taxi. Engine knob to. I don't think we actually want to start it yet. Let's not start it yet. But once we get the pushback clear, then we'll do starter switch to the right. The engine right will come on. We'll make sure engine 2 is running. We'll switch to the left, start, and then we'll continue with APU off and whatnot there. It's been like de-rendering all of the scenery. We've got KLM and an American at the Delta gates, which makes total sense, right? Yeah, we're also just stuck in a jet bridge there. Yeah, we also you might notice, I'm not sure whether it's gonna do the same with a tow bar pushback, but on the tow bar less pushback, during the push and start, there was kind of like creaking noises being made. Again, it's not well integrated with. Why is the gear lever up? There we go, gear lever down. It's not well integrated with GSX or anything right now, but hopefully, you know, in the coming days, we'll probably revisit this aircraft. So far, I've enjoyed it, and we'll probably revisit the aircraft, and hopefully, in like a week or so, someone will have done a profile for it. 125. That's why 135 is set. See, the plane does have some smarts. Doesn't seem to be making any noise. We didn't take a look at the cabin, by the way. So here's your cabin, 3-2 configuration. It's pretty basic, but for considering the fact that it's a $18 aircraft, an interior, I mean, come on. Oh, we've got a JetBlue A320 and something else. Okay, we'll go to right side, ignition, and we'll start spooling it up. It's a pretty quiet startup. You can kind of start to hear stuff. We'll turn sounds up. Hopefully GSX doesn't deafen you all. Here we go. That's an issue. I think I think some people have been saying that the wing flex is over exaggerated. Yeah, I have heard that one as well. I've heard that one. Let's see, engine's running good, so we'll switch over to the other side. Ignition over here. just go behind the wing and see if we've got. We do have a flaps transition. Noise this now. That's the flaps transition. Okay. Let's see how this engine's doing. Just start. Let's pull up. I don't think you guys get to hear the JSX profile, the JSX communications, which is nice and bad. But look, we've got some people standing up on TWA. Better wing flex than your PMDG that's not even flying yet. Exactly. See, this plane's not as bad as people have been saying. Alright, we'll turn the engine ignition to start. APU generator we will switch off. APU start will switch off, and we'll request taxi clearance. Are we gonna because then you're kind of like trying to clear up any lights overhead. What's that? What's that button do? Emergency. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want to do the emergency depress. We'll leave that one off. Okay, so I think we're good to request taxi, and then we'll turn our taxi lights on. Let me just check. Let me check what stammer, because like my GSX profile was telling me that's Delta 2. I don't think it's Delta 2. What stand did we push and start from Terminal 5? Terminal 5 Gate 2. Push and start Terminal 5 Gate 2. Kennedy ground, JetBlue 1931. Push and start from Terminal 5 Gate 2. Ready for taxi. Runway 04 left with Juliet. Right Alpha Kilo across 31 left to runway 04 left, JetBlue 1931. Alright. Let's turn the taxi lights on, so we're gonna go right onto Alpha, cross on Kilo and continue down. Okay, so we've got our taxis on. Parking brakes will be released, takeoff data is fine, AC clearance is obtained, and we'll set flaps 1, which we have done already. Okay, good. So after taxiing, it's going to be right before takeoff checks. Alright, I'm going to leave the sounds nice and high for now, so you might not be able to hear me. Or you might be able to hear me, but we're going to... Sounds like a 220. Yeah, ready, we'll go outside. There you go, sounds like a 220. Howling away. Alright, so we're gonna make the right onto Alpha, which is this one. Doing it in a turn the strobes on as we come across the runway. So yeah, so expect this plane to rocket off the runway. Hoping because I put the takeoff, like this doesn't have a whoops. Yeah, so for some reason it's just gonna push it to toga. The odd amper is also not turning on. That. CTF 190.1, JetBlue 1931, thanks, we'll see ya. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 1931 is holding short runway 4 left. Alright. Before takeoff, exterior landing lights are coming on. Strobe light is still on from the cross. Auto throttle switch is off. Autopilot is off. Takeoff clearance. We've got flight controls are good. Trim good. Parking brakes are released. So next thing, it is annoying. Next takes you backwards. So yeah, that is another slight bug. We all ready to go? We ready to go flying? Oops. That also should be there. Okay, flight directors are green. For some reason, it's just takeoff. It's set for toga. I'm not sure why. But ready to go, Victoria? It's so foggy the terminal hasn't loaded it. Stable. That's to, what is the equivalent
70
of
knots, 80 knots.
We're still going to take off insanely quickly.
Rotate. V2.
Oh, the ready climb here.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
I'm not sure why it's climbing. But yep, we gone. Let's go to heading 100. Okay, now it's realized. It's like, oh. The yaw damper, strictly speaking, it's on, even though it's off. But yeah, we are gone. You guys don't know where we're going though. Let's add our sim brief route. There we go. 250 on the climb up. Do a file change. Oh, we're constrained to 5,000. I didn't actually advise the takeoff. Whoops. There was no one. There's no one on the runway or anything like that. It's fine. Okay, let's go up to 3.5s. Zeros in. Up we go. Climbing out of a very, very cloudy JFK today. It looked like there's the ground. It is a cloudy one today. 5,000, 6,000 feet per minute. Jeez, this takeoff power is insane. Alright, let's turn that and switch to nav. And go direct to ship. So we should start to turn. Except we're not. Okay. Start turning towards ship. At this point, let's go direct blue. Must be getting confused somehow. Not sure why. Got heading mode selected. Straight up blue. It's quiet. Also, we seem to have lost our flight level change. Let's see what happens when we get to blue. So let's power ever so slightly off on the track. This is a never do this, but what if I just reset flight directions? Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah, I just did. Switch off the flight directors, switch on the flight directors. Okay, let's turn off all things nav related. It's determined to stay on heading select. I don't want you to stay on heading select, I want you to be on nav mode. Terrible. It's not that bad. I don't think I've had issues flying here yet. It's a couple of small things, but it's not supposed to be study level, and for 20 bucks, hey, it's fine. Turn. Turn, plane, turn. Stop being on heading select. Really weird. It's like I'm having to fly it on heading hold. What do you mean? That's like a flaps are 0. Wally, I need answers. It's probably flying though. flex looks good. Yeah, definitely got some wing flex in there. Let's turn landing lights off. That goes off. Seatbelt sign we'll keep on for now. Details are okay, exactly. Details are okay, not the best. And for $20, like it's worth it. Just having an issue with me and the VNAV aren't getting along, so let's go to fly Virtualcol. Okay. They eventually do an autopilot thing. Or is there discontinuity somewhere? There's not discontinuity anywhere, right? Really want to do so it's not really sure of that. Let's reset everything. Third parties that make plans come together to get a perfect plan. Exactly. Precisely right. Okay. Flight director. Why are you on heading select? Nobody wants you to be on heading select. No one said you could be on heading select. Go away. Okay, I'm curious what he does. He takes off. Yeah. So, yes, okay, so his is heading select. Maybe it was flying. That's interesting. So as soon as I go. Okay, so I turned head. Let's go direct. Miles. Nav heading off. Okay, so that's an issue with heading select. It was flying. I might have done something wrong. I think it's pilot error in this case. I think it's pilot error. What's the standard? Welcome to cruise. Okay, let's then like 80 miles down to King, so we'll do our turn towards
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
It rings the bell and then it stops. It's like, you're overspeeding, and then it's like, no, you're not. Which is weird. I can bring my cruise down to 280. Let's go 280. Nah, flaps are up. It's manually dialed my heading power. So there. Yeah, no flaps there. Flaps are 0. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Went to the flight already. Took off 46. 20, no, 15 probably. Just doing like what, 2,100, 2,200 feet per minute? All the way up. Yeah, the physics on this plane aren't great. That is the downside. The physics aren't great, but not terrible. Radios. Adjust the speed, yeah, and then that's how we do the landing. I think everyone seems to be using cost index 100.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Not overspeeding.
Overspeed.
What?
Overspeed.
Yeah.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Someone's game audio at the same time as you play. Is it on? Yeah. not sure what the plane is doing. It's like we're getting pushed to the other side. I'm assuming that's what that yellow marker is. Let's go map on both sides. So the wind's away from
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
I would like to
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
if that's why. 1.78. There we go. There's a cruise at 0.78, which is what we were doing. So if I throttle them back on, well, now with it on mock, it should be fine. Yeah, we've pulled to the other side of the heading track. Let's go 165. 166. Except now you're not following it. And then now you are following it. Yeah, she might not have been. It's still weird that it's not following. This isn't even updating either. Okay, let's take. Clear you, clear. At this point, clear all you. Clear. Wait, what? Why is it? Just do me a favor and go resume the track. It's a direct king. Please, 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 turn, turn, turn. Can you fix it? What's the button under your heading knob? Half bank? I don't know. I want to say we did it, but I don't think. I'm not sure. Boomy Fernicraft. Hello, hello. I mean, you're speeding up. There's one flight director. So we're not on a heading of 168, which I've set. See if that works. We're in some clouds right now. We're also kind of direct king. Flight director is on, yes. I think. Yeah, fly direct as long as you got the purple cross. Let's see what happens when we get to King. It's not turned at the heading right now. So let's see if it turns when we get to King. I assume something to do with the flight plan, with the fact that it's got this extra flight plan, like direct from Bermuda to, or from JFK to Bermuda. I think that might be, I assume that is what might be confusing it. It's gonna fix that. Just chilling in the clouds. Think of that wing flex. A little bit of wing, a little bit of bounce. Just a second ago. There we go, that looks better. Okay, yeah, we'll see if it turns up here. We're not, this is the line we're supposed to follow. I don't think we're quite on the line. We're slowly drifting to the left. So I don't think it's fixed. Because it still says heading select, which implies it's following this. Slowly drifted off to the other side of that track. I mean, it does say heading 168. And all we're doing is we're just gonna. Everyone makes up the regulars. I don't know. Let's see what happens as we approach King. I mean, yeah, we can fly. We can fly it like this. It's not ideal to fly it like this. Just turn. Just turn. Still heading mode. Okay. Why is it still on heading select? Greetings from Colorado. So how's this Virtualcol aircraft working? For the most part, it's working. Like, you know, it flies. I'm having one issue with heading select, taking priority over LNAV. So I can't get it to follow. Can only get it to follow like the heading selected rather than where we actually want the aircraft to go. Other than that, I mean, it's been fine. Other than that, there's an issue with flight planning right now, but that's because they haven't got Navigraph implemented yet, which is, you know, fine, and they say it's coming, so that's fine. Yeah, the problem is, well, the main problem I'm having now is this heading select rather than LNAV. Despite heading select being off, and even when nothing is on. It resumes heading select. I understand with yeah, not following heading is a big deal. Yeah, I can do it manually, but the thing is though, it was working. So I did half a test flight just before this stream to get to grips with to get grips for how the plane flew, and it did do, turns were fine. This is an issue I've had with this specific flight, so I think it's more of a pilot error thing rather than a plane issue. Yeah, I was sat last night, I was like, do I really want to try this? But like, the reality is I've wanted an A220 in the sim. And it's kind of like what people do with Captain Sim, right? You really wanted a 777. There was no other 777, so people bought the 777 because it looked decent, it sounded good, it sounded decent. No, it wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst. And this for 18, I think it's fine for 18. You know, if they priced it any more than that, then you're starting to ask questions. But yeah, I don't think it's terrible. I'm like desperately trying to do anything I can to get that, so. Okay, it must be a me issue because like heading isn't on and nav isn't on. I turn off autopilot and it just do that. No, I can rock the wings, right? Yeah, no, I can rock the wings. So it's saying lock rather than. And then you take it off, and even with autopilot off, it's like, oh, heading select. Captain Jack, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for subscribing, not the follow. There's so many different socials, and they all call it something different. But I mean, hopefully, you know, I will definitely do another like test flight of this. Well, good luck. Gotta head off to work. Give yourself a like for the stream. Thank you. Sounds good. I'll see you later. It's after. This is where the issue starts. From David, we're not going dirt. We're not going dirt. We have not fallen out of the sky. I wonder if it's this then that was the issues. Once we get to Kiner, we're gonna go direct to Mama. Because in the past, Nav hasn't been able to, like, you know, LNAV hasn't been able to turn if you've got too steep turns in your flight plan. That is too steep a turn from David. And David was where I ended, the adding in the custom arrival waypoints. Do we need to be descending actually? Yeah, we're at Kiner. I think we should need to be descending. Star. Okay, no, not yet. Well, we need to be at 12,000. The range is 320. Okay, no, we need to be descending yet. Little panic attack there. Yeah, we haven't fallen out of the sky. I'm gonna, once we get to Kiner, I'm gonna go direct Mama. And we're gonna see if it's that issue that's causing, I think it must be pointing back to JFK. Let's get to Kiner, which is 45 miles away. We're on a heading. Let's get to Kiner. Because then turning down is basically direct to Mama anyway. Well, let's do direct. Let's find Mama. There he is. Will it preview it for me? No, it doesn't preview it. Okay. So hold off on that for a second. Still on heading select here, because I think it physically can't do. I think it physically can't do it on that because it's like, I can't make that turn. Because what departures are there? I think the Boston departure, one of the Boston departures off of like 22 right. Is that the right way? Yeah, off of 22 right, you can't turn. You can't turn LNAV VNAV on. Or you can't turn LNAV on at least because it's a steep turn. It's like, are you sure? Just check up here, like everything's off. And in auto. Definitely out of auto. And it was working. Like it was fine. This is I've encountered this on this flight. Lightness, hello. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good to see you again. Yeah, the flight plan was messed up on the last one as well. I think I'd gone and done the changing of like David Mama or decent. 43 minutes to go down to Bermuda. And if I can get it going direct Mom, then I'll take a break because I haven't had breakfast yet. And, I mean, I'm not hungry, but if I can take a break and I can trust this plane to fly on its own, then I will. If I can't, then it's fine. Owens Aviation, hello. Good to see you, Owen. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. Look. I'm really... No, it's not. Nope. This is Virtualcol. The A220 from Virtualcol, which is not full fidelity, but I found it to be decent. Look, the heading seems to have given up. We got it working! I think it's working. Look down here. Coming to intercept. Yes! It's finally working. Okay. Oh, that's a relief. I think it's finally gonna go and hold on the waypoint. Let's see, we're turning back. Yep, we're good. Oh, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what I did wrong. But I did something wrong. Let's just make sure we turn down it kinder. We're still slightly turning. There we go, there's the full third. So, reestablish. Yay! I'm happy. Happy now. Whoa! You guys have killed the subscribers today. We're at 594. What? I did not realize that. Fair enough. Thank you to everyone who did subscribe today. I very much appreciate that. We're one off the goal for today. Remember, as a reminder, we're going for 30 likes. We're at 13 right now, so we're just about halfway. We're about halfway through the stream, probably. So good progress so far. Does the aircraft have SimBrief integrated? Not yet. So I think that's why you kind of see a little bit of a slightly messed up flight plan here, where it's kind of having a fun time. So in the when the devs put out kind of saying, hey, we've got, we've released this aircraft, they said it's not the cockpit's not true to the. Now we're just kind of right, so passenger comfort has gone out the window. Let's hope it fixes itself as we go direct to Belvic. Because now it should do the turn. So yeah, so they basically said there's no SimBrief integration yet, but they're working on it, and then Navigraph will come out with that as well. All right, yay, we're following. Overhead's not bad. That's what the overhead looks like. Everything in the auto. That's how this plane flies. Flies by that roll of them. Yeah, it's definitely it's having a fun to just continue with it.
stationed than this autopilot, as I would say. Stop to come back in. Okay, here, we're gonna take autopilot off. Let's go straight and level. Yes, so we have a couple of issues. So the wing's straight and level. Let's go direct. Let's go big. Insert. Yeah, no need. Why are we? Stop panicking. Going over the line. Okay, going straight and level. Direct. Perfect. Insert. Let's wait for the line to show up. Okay. Direct. Set. Line. I'm almost tempted to go back to heading hold at this point. Bad as that sounds. Okay, yeah, let's go direct mode. No, actually, let's just go direct mode. Choose heading select. Oh, it says on heading select and outbound. Fine. Mine's on heading select outbound. What's the die? This is just gonna be the wobble. See how just play there. It's gonna do its wobble back in a second. So you need to turn earlier so that you can then line yourself. You need to level the wings. But this plane turns too much and it pulls off to the other side. Like, why have we turned so far? I don't get it. Well, a piece of positives, we did hit our follow goal, so thank you guys so much. Hit follow goal for the stream, we're at 13 links. Mention our weights. Get the overhead I can do to get rid of that follow goal. So that's subscriber to the like goal for today. flight deck is, Palash, hello, hello, welcome back. Great to see you again. I hope you're doing well. One issue with our, if we zoom in, you can probably see it. Because Atlanta. It's definitely not following, that guy yesterday was banned for 60 days. Who, the one that was on Owl's stream? The Cessna? Oh, is it still loud? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I did have it turned up. We'll turn it down to, let's go there. Sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. I turned it up to hear like the engines as we were taxiing. Sound better? Good now? Okay. Let me know if it's too quiet and I can turn it back up a little bit again. But yeah, wait, it was the Cessna guy that was on Owl's stream at the airport in Greenland, which I'm not gonna try and pronounce. So Mom, we need to be at 12,000, range is 160. One of your friends called 911 yesterday. Oh, they alright? Not surprised. Oh my god. Why? Why would you prank call? Look at how much it turns. No, direct to Bovik, please. Oh no, not direct Bovik, direct Mom. The offer just came in 2 minutes. Yeah, not surprised. Let's see what happens if we go from Bovik, whether or not it still freaks out, or whether we can go to David and then down to Mom, no problem. Let's see. It's like now you should be starting to turn so that you don't overshoot the line, because that's what it's about to do. Well, I guess there's a direct crosswind. And now it's turning, but it's turned too much. See, like now it's just gonna. Nope, I have never. Nope, never called. No, not legit either. No, I haven't had to, fortunately. Yeah, like now it's doing an aggressively steep turn. And now down we go to David. Let's get our arrival data for Bermuda. We'll let the plane continue to wobble about. Um, 1204 on the winds. Temp 29, dew point 25, QNH 1029. Cool. Oops. And yeah, we're still gonna silly turn our way there. 18 QNH 1029er. Temperature 29er. Winds 1204. But have you ever been in a situation like that? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I have, no. Minimums are 460. Decision DH, I assume that's decision height. Yeah, DA, decision altitude, brackets height. I don't know what MDA is. MDA. Ah, okay, MDA is also 460. So, yeah, we'll leave it as 460. That's fine. Aviation is a good career, yep. You bet it is. Okay, don't turn more than that, don't turn more than that, don't turn more than that. Stop! Stop turning, stop turning, stop turning, stop turning. Wings level, wings level, wings level. Oh, you nerd. Wings level. A little bit earlier. It's like the corrections seem to be getting much smaller. Nope, as I say that, we just pitch all the way over right. And yeah, we've fluffed our track again. Okay, interesting to see what it'll do here at Davit. On our flight plan, we should be going to Mum. When I ended flying, it just felt very lonely. What do you mean ended flying? How do I get JetBlue? Little gamer. It comes with the airplane. So you've got a couple of liveries. You've got the A220-100 and the 300, and they'll come with a couple of liveries as well. Your commander in the 777. Oh wow, very nice. It's like you before 4 years. What airline were you with? The turns, I mean, I say they seem less violent. They're really not, though, are they? Now it's gonna be interesting to see whether when we set. Oh, we're just descending. Okay. Let's go down to 12,000. Let's see if it gives me a if I get a little green thing coming out, maybe. Well, I guess actually because the flight plan thinks it's going back that way. So let's see what happens after David. Cathay, nice. Nice. Let's see what happens. We're on our way down. How long have we got? 18 minutes to go to Bermuda. I wonder whether the screen's because like it says it's like alt is in green. Just for like just interest me now. Let's see what happens here. Are we gonna begin to do a massive turn? Or are we just gonna power through and go on to Mum? Yep, we're gonna, okay, direct. Mum. No, direct. Mum. Insert. I'm not sure where it thought we were turning. I had one emergency situation, your whole crew is a water landing. Oh wow. We just have left cruising altitude. We're just beginning our descent now. Low gamer. Crazy stuff. Thrust reverser had failed. Huh. Wow. So what was it? Was it a runway overrun or something? I had a crash in MSFS. I've had like terrain crashes where I've run into the terrain. Yeah. Gone now frequency. Idiot. I've got a rat. I'm like, what's the nav frequency? It's like we don't have one. we can go visual. Well, I think we can go visual. Let's just shut this camera off real quick. Can we go visual? Yeah, we can go visual. Let's hold it at 12 and then let's look at the arrival. So after Mum, we need to be above 10,000. We need to be below 10,000 by Adamer, and then 3,000 at Weenan. At which point we'll turn and take it visual. Wasn't everyone technically is cruising out today? Suddenly a warning popped up in the cabin. It's a red one. So then I contacted ATC and they just advised the water landing. Crashes have been from blacking out. Listen to those C-Series engines. Their little howls. Oh, I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. What we were gonna do was the JetBlue 2 US Delta being on it. On what, the 220? There's the Series 100, which has a Delta livery. If you really want a Delta livery, then you can get this comes with a 100 as well as a 300, so you can get both. As Nightbot says, we've hit our 595. We're aiming for 30 likes. We're at 13 right now, so we're just about halfway. Still got time to hit that mark. So if you are enjoying the live, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. and subscribe so that you can come back and see more of these. We will definitely be doing more 220 flights. It's not the best, but overall, you know, we had that little issue, but we started with overspeed. Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure. If flight with Cathay, I have not done any Cathay ops. With the 777 out now, though, I might look to do some. You know, like Hong Kong to LA or something in the 777, something like that. Once Builds comes out with a 350 as well, that's another big route. Or it's another big airplane for Cathay. It's their 350s. 350s and their 300s. So I definitely should do some Asia flying. I've only flown. I think when I was streaming on Twitch at one point, I flew into Narita. I think I did. What did I do? I think I did LA to Narita. The UK being a commander in the 777 is way harder than an A382. I think most of the kinks have been sorted out as well, Victor. I think most of them have, yeah. Let's get Bermuda CTAF. Not that anyone's gonna be in Bermuda right now. 1181. So, oops, that's the switch button. I'm still getting used to which one's the radio. So this one is to change, and then this one's to switch. I also had experience being a first officer in a cargo flight. It's easier. Oh, nice. I bet getting up at like midnight to fly 2 until 6 or something, or through the night, wasn't fun though. Well, that wasn't fun. I mean, hey, maybe it is. I don't know. Let's turn the range down. QNH is switch. Yeah, it does switch. QNH is 1029. We get down to 18. Let's bring the checklists up on here. Descending seatbelts. I've been off this whole time. We'll put them back on. Cruising, yeah, that's fine. Cruising 7, descending. Descent checklists are done. Approaching. What's my perf? The approach of 138. Oops, what's this? I might be being tagged. Nope, not. That's our perf. Flaps full. 138. I beat it. Hey, 596. We're doing it, yeah. Beat the sub goal for today. Can we push 600 by the end? Can we hit 600 on stream, or is it overnight? I don't know. Let's push. It's not the official sub goal. Let's push for 600. Someone unsubscribed. Was it you? Oh no. Let's set our altimeter. That is not an easy thing to scroll on. 102. Not you. 1029. There we go. We're set 1029. Landing lights not yet, because we're still at 18. 596. We're back to 596. Oh well. We'll try. Let's see if we. Oh, I'm getting mentioned. Okay, that's Saturdays. Oh, whoops. Did I not react to Saturdays? Shoot. Okay. Sorry, let me just check my Saturday schedule. 12:30. I'm happy. Yeah, it dropped to 594. Is what it's saying. Or sorry, it dropped to 590 595 and then it's gone back to 596. Range is A. I think VNAV might be taking us down, even though it doesn't look like it is. Passing deceleration passing 180, set flaps 3, passing 140 to 5, and we've got 138 on the ref today. At a distance, though, this looks like a really good plane. Like, you get up close, and yes, some of the textures do become softer, but for 20 bucks, it's still a good plane. It's still a really nice plane, and I've enjoyed this flight. Even with like the small issues, the small issues, in fairness, have made it a more exciting streaming and plane spotting. Oh, nice. Where are you going spotting? Or have you got, or I guess, have you got like something, a special coming in? Or anything like that? Or is it just, I want to go spotting, so I'm going to go spotting? So, yeah, so we'll hold it 12. Let's keep it coming down to a 10 actually. So that by Adamir we can be sure we're, you know, let's roll it down to 3. Let's trust the airplane. Let's trust the airplane to know it's gonna do a good job. Switch the cameras off for 2 seconds. I'm gonna stay here, but we're just gonna switch the cameras off. While I just step to the side and make my bed. As I got out of bed this morning, it's like, are we gonna fly or are we not gonna fly? And I looked and saw the 220 it downloaded. It was downloading at 0.5 megabits per second last night. So I had to leave my PC on overnight to let it download. And I was like, are we flying or are we not flying? And then I woke up and it had downloaded. I was like, okay, we're flying. So the rest is history. Is it going to keep me constrained? Nope. Punch right the way through. Let's go. Let's slightly decrease this vertical speed. Not got an engine page. Let's go left. Data, there we go. So left our engine there. We can have a full map here. And we've got a little bit of a map here, but that's kind of small. Not leaving. No, I'm back. Okay, we're below 10,000. How much further is it to Wien? So that's 40, that's 80, so it must be 60. We can definitely pull out this descent a lot. Owls, hello. love the just the dots. It's not been bad. It's not been terrible. In fairness, it really hasn't been terrible. We had one issue with nav, but it's fixed now. I think I had a pilot. I think it was pilot error rather than anything else. Because I did a flight. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. You're definitely more of a professional streamer of it than me though, so it might bother you. I have not been bothered by it. I haven't been bothered by it. I think for 18 bucks it's worth it. I think it's gonna be fine. That's me being honest. It really hasn't been a disaster of a flight. You know, it sounds like a 220. It looks like a 220. Yes, some stuff could be sharper. Yes, it's definitely no PMDG 777. That's for sure. But hey, it works. It gets you from A to B, and you know, like overhead, almost everything works. Yes, it's an auto airplane, but that's Airbus's little spin. And remember, let's not forget, you had the Captain Sim you were using the Captain Sim a couple months ago, before PMDG came out. Let's remember that. Okay, I think we're within 40 of Weenan. Yeah, so let's increase that descent. Better to hit it early than late. Yeah. There you go, that's the worst one. I mean, you can just clip straight out the flight deck. That's a bit unrealistic. Bermuda is in sight, right down there. It's like if you want a 220, you can tolerate this. This is tolerable. Yeah, couple of issues. Once it gets, it is a bit of a pain to have to do your flight plan manually, because there's no SimBrief Navigraph implementation. GSX doesn't like the plane right now. You can't like load your GSX flight plan. But I mean, still, like it really isn't that bad. Let's see, is GSX even gonna work? GSX might be like, you've been flying this plane too long. I don't like you, and just like quit. We'll look when we get to Weenan whether we can. Yeah, the VNav's not great, so I'm descending vertical speed rather than VNav. I know it says it's on, but like, you know, it says heading holds on, and heading is definitely not on. So there, yeah, so it's not the best, but it's following the flight plan. Get you from A to B. No fast. Radar traffic, JetBlue, 1931, 20 miles to the north of final approach fix Weenan, descending for visual, runway 12 Bermuda. 4 to go till the 3. Imagine if we hit 600 on the A330. Try project flight on Robux. Don't you have to pay? Don't you have to pay like Robux for project flight? I also don't have a way of streaming it. I wouldn't have a way of streaming it. Was it not? Okay. play it for free? Huh, okay. Let's see. It's about 15 from Weenan. Oops, that's the. I keep thinking that's the zoom because it's like right there, and then the barrow should be up there, but no, it's the other way around. Bermuda in sight. Oh, well, yeah, the island is stretched all the way out there. Okay. It's hard to see it today. Let's throw in some flaps. Don't overspeed. There's no speed brake armed in this plane, but there's the call for hitting 3,000. And we'll hang out at 3,000 until we turn in, and then we'll probably take it visually. We're gonna go gate 3. Some planes in ATC is Game Pass, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's definitely some stuff that you have to pay for. Maybe not all of it, though. But yeah, it's definitely like, there's some stuff that you have to pay for. It's back to speed now. Passing 180, flaps 3. Yeah, we'll still hold 200 for now. Bermuda does not get the love it deserves for Bermuda does not get the love it deserves for ATC from VATSIM users. We need more ATC. It's these towering clouds over us, but that's alright. We'll probably end up smacking it onto the runway as well. From what I've seen landing on this, it like the gear doesn't seem to have any compression. You just seem to smack, and then you're down, but it's like massive amounts of feet per minute. We're gonna be landing. We're not quite landing it. Oh, we are almost landing at the same time as the Boston flight. I could have done Boston Bermuda this morning, but I was like, to JFK. So you're moving slightly off course from Weenan. Maybe not. We're not on following heading, so it's should be all right. Yeah, winds are 140 right now, so a little bit of a crosswind coming from the right, but not too bad. This one down here is for me, are definitely just missing Weenan. He's been here the whole time. Primo, Victoria has. Right, there we go. There's the turn. traffic, JetBlue 1931, turning final, runway 12. Let's get the sky dolly up. Yeah, Victoria's been really good at kind of hanging out with us all the time, which is much appreciated, Victoria, as always. There's the runway. Get the replay going. Take out my tray table. I can't. There's no tray table, unfortunately. Here we go. Do you know what's about to happen, Owls? Do you know what's... Are you like from the future at this point? Do you know what's about to happen? Alright, let's take autopilot off. I'm happy with that. Changes to... Should be way to manually control it. No. I mean, obviously we can take a lot of throttle down. A little high, let's start to bring it down. Got the replay on it. Oh, you do? Okay. Let's go gear down. Whoa. Alright, 3 are green, then a red. Speed.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Not anymore. Gears down. We'll go auto brakes low. Flaps are full. Yep. We are a little low. Airspeed's pretty responsive. Radio traffic, JetBlue 1931, short final, runway 12. Flaps are full.
Minimums.
Continue.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Turn reverse. 60 reverses disengage. Auto brake disengage. We'll roll it down here to Charlie. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, like a slight bounce, but. Yep, we'll go taxi up to the gates. Seems to need a lot more power now. Bermuda traffic, JetBlue 1931 is clear runway 12 on Charlie, taxiing Bravo cross 12 on Alpha. Yeah, thank you. Captain Crystal, hello, hello. Hope you guys are all doing well. Alright, let's come down here to the checklists. After landing, flaps 0. Spoilers are down, exterior lights, auto brake is off. Good. Parking, let's get the APU running now. We'll get the APU gens on in a second. We can turn the landing lights off. Taxi's on. And okay, let's go. Whoops. Taxiing with throttles at 0, I kind of forgot. Because they're like, the way that my thrustmaster is using them is I have to pull them all the way back to idle. Into the reverse zone for idle, and then I have to hold down one of my throttle buttons to actually toggle the reverse thrust and send them back up to full. Also, I'm pretty sure this taxiway is Bravo and the other one's Alpha. Or no, I said it that way. It's the other way around, I think, isn't it? How do I not even know my own runway? Yeah, this is Alpha. Taxiing Alpha cross 12 on Bravo. Don't even know my own airport runway, airport taxiways, which is pretty sad. Out of curiosity, do I need the default 7? No. Nope. Nor do you need the default 737 MAX before you ask. Bermuda traffic, JetBlue 1931 is crossing runway 12 on Alpha. On Bravo, correction. Got it wrong again. Across we go. Sounding like a whale. Logos off, wings off, and we're clear on the other side, so push stripes off. Bermuda traffic, JetBlue 1931, clear runway 12 on Alpha. Shoot, no, Bravo. I keep getting it wrong, my bad. Bravo. This is Bravo. Bermuda traffic, JetBlue 1931, taxiing to gate 3, Bravo, Quebec. So that's the verdict. Good plane for 20. I did not figure out the GSX profile. So it's not got, because of the name, it's different. How do you join a public, what, like a Discord server, you mean? Or the VAT sim? Yeah, no, I haven't figured out GSX. I assume in the coming days someone will make a GSX profile for the airplane. and then we'll be fine. For now, there is not a GSX profile that it comes with. Alright, we're going to pull into gate 3 up here. Yeah, I think there's been worse planes for 20 bucks. I'll say that. I think there's been worse planes for 20 bucks. Let's get the taxi lights off. So let me stop blinding my boy. A little bit long, but not bad at all. Alright, we'll verify APU gen on. APU is on. Flight sim. It's as simple as signing up on the VATSIM network. Let's get the checklist. Parking, engines. We'll go ahead and shut them down. Seatbelt sign is coming off. External lights, beacon can now come off. And that's our parking checklist complete. Leaving the aircraft we're not needed to do just yet. We'll go ahead and request deboarding. And ladies and gentlemen, oops, never turned the strobes off. Let's get the strobes off. None of those are off. The off looks like on. But there we are. Let's go ahead and end the flight. And you're looking at the map in MSFS. Oh yeah, yes, that's that as well. Yeah. 202 on the landing rate, 1.04 G. Am I ending stream? Yeah, we're gonna watch some replays back to look at the landing. Flight time 1 hour 48 minutes. Let's hop back inside real quick, and we'll do that screenshot just for an Instagram post, Instagram story later. Fake Boeing 737 over there if you do want to follow. Thank you, Primo. It's great to have you on board for the whole flight. That was nice. I enjoyed that. Yeah, so I think overall, definitely it's definitely not the best aircraft. It's not the best aircraft in the sim. Is it flyable? Yes. Are the textures okay? Yes. Again, not the best, not the worst. You know, stuff like it still does look nice. Cockpit, couple of things here and there that aren't accurate. They said it up front. It's not just a scam where you haven't been told about. That is GSX. That's GSX Pro. I'm not just lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. It's really not that bad. It's not as bad. You had me scared. It's not as bad as I was scared of flying it. It really isn't that bad. Remember, again, I'll remind you, you had Captain Sim, which is about, probably about the same level of playing field. If you want the aircraft, if you want to fly an A220 in the game, if you want to fly a 220 in the game, you can definitely get it. If you want to fly a 220, 18 for an aircraft isn't bad. The modeling is okay. Um, inside interior is okay. Yeah. Waiting for the Synaptic. Yeah, I don't know when the Synaptic's gonna come. Yeah, fair enough. Wait for Synaptic. I mean, yeah, I waited. I did the reverse. I waited for PMDG, and thank you, Owls. I do appreciate you stopping by and teasing me. We'll call it teasing, not bullying. We'll call it teasing me over the A220. Yeah, like I waited for PMDG. I'm not gonna put myself through that pain and suffering of waiting for an aircraft I really want to fly. Yeah, modeling's okay. I think I did something wrong initially where it messed up the nav follow mode. I think that was my fault. So yeah, so that was my fault. That wasn't the aircraft because it worked in the test flight that I did. So we'll definitely do more 220 stuff. It's a nice aircraft to change from. Ron FX, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate it. We're at 599. We're one away from 600. Let's see if we can hit it by the end of the stream. Replays included. We're one away from the 600. We're at 17 likes, so we're 13 off the like goal. But still, very good stream. Across the Blueniverse from the States to Bermuda today. We'll go ahead and we'll keep chatting. We'll let the passengers deboard and everything. Yeah. So if you're desperate for a 220, this one isn't gonna you're not gonna be disappointed with it. I like it. I enjoyed flying it. The sounds, I like the sounds. And those engines. You can't hate them. Again, I'm not saying it's the best aircraft. For people who are gonna fly ultra realism flights and that kind of thing, stay clear of the plane. Stay clear of the plane. It's not a high fidelity build, but they said that. They specified this is not a high fidelity build. This is for middle end realism players down to newbies. Like a new player could fly this plane. If you're just getting started with flight sim, this is a good aircraft. We didn't really get to test its capabilities for VATSIM flying. Smoke detector, hello. 600. There we are. Thank you guys so much for that. Very much appreciate it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going up and up. We've got about 2 more months. We're at the end of We're at the end of July. We've got all of August and at least some of September where we're gonna be just kind of doing all these flights. Hopefully that's the plan. We'll just keep going. We'll keep going. Right up until I go to school. And I'm working. I'm trying my hardest to get a laptop that will hopefully support flying the sim on it, and I'll try and get like these 2 flight controls or something. JetBlue's terrible IRL. They're not that bad. They have maintenance issues, but they're not that bad. I like JetBlue. But it's all opinion based, right? Bad experiences can affect it. Thank you, Primo. Thank you. I very much appreciate your support through these last few streams and always hanging out. Same with everyone else who does come in and out. No matter how long you're here for, even if you just say hello, or even if you just support with a view, it's very much appreciated. Let's hop back inside. Well, you know what? No, we're almost at the end of boarding. At the end of deboarding, so we'll let it play out at this point, and then we can close the door and remove the jet bridge. We'll still hop inside and get ready to do that. We are going to disconnect from VATSIM because during yesterday's punter flight, I did not disconnect. We will stop the replay. fell off taxiing. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay, so close the forward door. And we'll left right the jetway away. Okay. Let's load up the engine started. Config. Is it starting? Yeah. We're going through engine start, APUs on, external powers in use. Yeah, we've got N2 on each one, so we'll just let them spin up real quick. We'll put the flaps out to full. Got engines in the idle position. Beacon light's not on now. So beacon on, nav on, strobe on, logo on, wing on, landing, landing, landing. Taxi. That. APU gens didn't fail. Parking brake is on. Engines, okay, we're just waiting for this last one to run up. And then we will, we'll get the replays going. Alright, 2 good engines, gears down, auto brakes set to low. Let's just make sure that the flaps are all the way out. Yep, they are. Alright, let's load in the replay.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
It's gonna get angry at me.
Overspeed.
Okay. Sound seems to be working, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's pause. Let's bring it on to short final. Alright, let's see. Let's have a look. Oh, we're still doing gear extension. Let's see how it looks. Water's coming in over fair reach. Looks kind of cool with like this lack of sunlight over Kidney Field. Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, you can see what I mean by the gear. It does kind of just smack. I can't model speed brakes like that. You just need to do it manually. Thank you, Nightbot. We have done our goal. We've beaten our goal. All right, let's go back out. Is it not gonna have them armed? Oh yay! It's gonna have them armed. I need to think about arming them. All right. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for the 600. I very much appreciate all of you who are donating with your time. Do make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy, and we will be doing. I mean, no, we're not gonna get the 220 out tonight. We might get cargo ops out tonight. We might fly into Oshkosh. We might fly into Oshkosh. We might take something into Oshkosh. We'll take the citation maybe. Might take the longitude. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure about a flight tonight. We'll have to see. Okay, so I should manually do them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support on these streams. It has been great. I'll try and think about a flight that we can do either tonight, tomorrow. I think we had a plan. But I forget what that plan is. So I'm gonna try and figure it all out. A220 is okay. It's somewhere in the middle. If you're a high-end simmer, don't get it. It's not high fidelity, but it's somewhere in the middle. So yeah. Okay. I think you can see the display threshold there too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah, look at that. Butter from me there. Sounds are a little bit loud and a little bit off on the gear touch, but alright. I think that's going to do it for me today. So thank you guys again so much for 600. It means the absolute world that we've managed to get here just through streaming. Yeah, we will be back. We'll definitely fly the 220 again, but we're going to get our Boeing aircraft back out into the weekend and that kind of thing. We'll get our Boeing aircraft back out. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the replays and the landings. But once more, thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. I do very much appreciate it. And until next time, happy landings, my friends. See ya!